In our many years of traveling to Disney World, we've never been on a ride that's broken down and we've had to be evacuated. Well, this happened for the first time this winter when we were snowbirding on the Cali River raft ride. We'd been to Disney 40 times during this snowbirding and we never had an incident. This ride was closed most of the time for repairs and it was off season. So this is our one and only chance to ride it.
Are you gonna get wet?
Yeah.
As we began the trek onto the Cali River raft ride, there was the typical great Disney. So the first thing is we got onto the raft. It was typical. The everyone climbed onto it, and it started up the conveyor belt to start its journey down the river.
Yeah, I was excited to go on this ride because it had been closed and we hadn't done this ride in many years. I think the last time we rode it was when our kids were small.
Yeah, probably right. So everything was going normal. You can see the flow of the river. You can see the raft.
Attention, backers.
And we were waiting for an exciting ride.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day and it was a perfect day to go on a raft ride. And you don't mind getting a little wet because it was hot out.
And I think they do close this ride a lot during the winter for their repairs because most people don't want to get wet.
Yeah.
So we just on the river. You can see the water is still at its top peak, and the raft is just flowing.
It was very relaxing and fun.
This area we're coming into around us, you can see everything looks charred. It's supposed to represent the Amazon being burnt down.
We are stuck on Cali River Rapids.
This is where the whole ride was stopped. If you look ahead, you can see that overhang of it's like charred logs and stuff like that. That's actually just before you come to the fall where the raft goes down and you tend to get very wet. They have a gate that comes up right under that display of logs and it holds all the rafts. We're probably, would you say four of us there?
Yeah, I would say about four of us, maybe one child.
So we're sitting there, we didn't know what went wrong. And then if you looked up to the side, they started making the nice announcements. That was security and Disney people. And what they were doing is trying to calm people down, make sure no one was upset. And they were waiting for the specialist in evacuating rides. So we just basically sat and waited.
Everyone hear me okay? Can you give me a wave? There we go. Hi. So it's going to be just another minute before we have the rest of our friends here start getting guys out. The water is also almost all the way down. Hopefully we won't have a whole lot of wet streams. Once our friends get here, please listen to their instructions carefully. They are going to explain to you guys how we are going to get you guys out of the raft. Once you're out, we do have some water for you, as well as we are going to give everyone a lightning lane recovery. To get to that, we are going to kind of walk you guys a little bit down. Is everyone okay with just a couple of steps? If not, that's okay. We can help you guys out with it. Bear with us for just another minute. We do appreciate your patience. Thank you.
Thomas Day Raptors. Is everybody out there doing okay? Does anybody need medical assistance? No? Okay. My name's Micah. I'm going to be helping you guys out today. Here's what's going to happen. Me and a friend are going to come down through the flume. We're going to be placing our stairs next to the flume. Sarah, please put your phone away for you guys' safety. We have no cell phones begin recording or photos. Once again, that is for your safety.
It was pretty funny because Disney kept, through the intercom, kept on telling us not to take video, not to do this for our safety, which I'm sure it was so that nothing would be caught where they were doing something incorrectly. So we sat there, and where those security people are up on the bridge, the eventual plan is they actually drained all the water from the logs back. So it was down to, what would you say, half an inch in the canal there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they brought over a ladder, and they had each person step on the ladder, step down, maybe in the half inch of water, maybe a little less than that. You get your feet a little bit wet. And then they took us up where that umbrella is, and they took us out a secret back way.
Which way are we walking? I wonder.
Follow the leader. All right, watch out. We're gonna follow me single file line. Make sure no videos or live photography. For your safety, there will be snares.
Well, it was funny because I kept thinking before I went on this ride, I really don't want to get my feet wet. I hope I don't get my feet wet. And as it turned out, I got my feet wet because you did have to step down into the water. They didn't have any like planks that you could walk on, so you did have to step down into the water, and my feet got really wet.
And I apologize for the quality of the jumping of the video, but I was trying to film this with the phone by my side. So I got a lot of, I just had to kind of gauge where the good picture would be. So this is us getting out one by one, and then we walked over the canal, which was down a little less than a quarter of an inch of water at this time. And we all met up at the umbrella. And once everyone was up there, they made some announcements again told us not to take video, and they took us down this long path. And I can't remember where we came out, but at the end I do have a picture. Maybe you recognize the area, but it was a long path behind, I guess like you said, behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, it was behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
I know.
What if someone had a wheelchair?
It was this was a nice little walk. It was high up, so you could see down on probably Asia, and
Yeah, I think
you walk through the woods.
we came out near Asia where the Malaya Everest.
This was towards the end of the path. It was a little bit of a walk. They gave you a complimentary bottle of water. They let you through this building. We're guessing was in Asia. Maybe you'll identify it when we come out through the front of the building.
Great, thank you. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that.
And
in Asia.
that's the spot right there where you came out. It's quite the experience, I think. It's just
Yeah.
something unusual. We never actually got evacuated from a ride, did we?
No. And remember, stay young and have fun.